You have seen it on the shelf before and you have no freaking clue what it is, why you need it, and how often you should use it. People talk a lot about clarifying shampoos, but I don't really think that a lot of people actually know how to use it or what it's for. Enter your hairdresser best friend. That's me. Today I'm going to be giving you guys the lowdown on clarifying shampoos, what they're intended for, how they're different from other shampoos, why you should use them, when you should not use them, and all of the deets that you want to know about clarifying shampoos. And while I do that, I'm going to take you guys on a winter walk because I live in the tundra. I live in Canada and it is very snowy in December and it's so beautiful. Let's go. So what are clarifying shampoos? Harper's Bazaar calls it shampoo on steroids, and that is the perfect way to describe it. What it does is it cuts through product buildup and oil, leaving the hair and the scalp super clean. It can also be called a purifying shampoo or a detoxifying shampoo. So if you see the words clarifying, purifying, detoxifying, it is all the same. It all falls under clarifying shampoo. So this is how it works. A clarifying shampoo has a slightly lower pH. And what a slightly lower pH does is it actually opens the cuticles up. So your hair is made up of an inner part, which is a cortex, and an outer part, which is a cuticle. And a cuticle looks like a shingle on a roof. So lots of shingles down the roof. Now, when you have a developer or a color agent, you're lifting the cuticles to get the color into the cortex. So a clarifying shampoo works in a similar way. It has a lower pH, so it lifts up the cuticles and is really able to get out all of the debris, the dirt, the oil, and the buildup that may be sitting in between those cuticle layers. Another key difference is that other shampoos have less surfactant, so cleansing agent to moisturizing agent. So a typical shampoo would have lots of moisturizing agent and a bit of surfactant. Now a clarifying shampoo really focuses on the surfactants and not on the moisturizing agents. So it is not hydrating or moisturizing at all. It really is only focused on completely cleansing the debris, the dirt, the oil, and the buildup from the scalp and from the hair. Who should use a clarifying shampoo and why? Let's go into the forest and I will tell you. Come on, let's keep going. If you are finding that your hair is limp and lifeless and you're not able to get it to style nicely, basically your hair is just looking really drab and you don't know why, it could very likely be because you have a buildup of oil, debris, styling products, all of that stuff is sitting in the scalp and in the hair and it's not allowing you to properly style your hair. So if you feel like you have an issue with your hair not styling nicely or not holding style, you're going to want to do a clarifying shampoo treatment. Another reason you should use a clarifying shampoo treatment is if you are the type of person that uses a lot of wax products. So this is my husband. So men, obviously with short hair, they use a lot of wax products. Women with pixie cuts often use a lot of texturizing or waxy products. These products do not come out very well with normal shampoo and they build up on the hair over time. If you feel a waxy residue when you rub your hair with your fingers, then you definitely want to go ahead and do a clarifying shampoo. Another person who could really benefit from a clarifying shampoo is someone who has hard water. Hard water leaves a lot of mineral deposits in the hair and you want to go ahead and strip those out with clarifying shampoo. Those mineral deposits can start to even distort the color of your hair, but they can also make your hair really challenging to style. Going along with mineral deposits is chlorine or other chemicals. So if you are a swimmer or you swim regularly, you also definitely need to incorporate a clarifying shampoo into your routine. If you wash your hair and you let it dry and it still doesn't feel clean, there's something about it that's lifeless or dull or even weighed down. If you wash your hair and it doesn't feel clean, it's time to use a clarifying shampoo. And that brings me to my next question. When should you use it? When should you use this type of shampoo? I just found a teepee that has been built in the forest behind my house. Look at how freaking cool this is. It's like a legit little teepee. I love it. Okay, so this is the thing with when you should use it. Clarifying shampoo is harsh. It has, like I said, very little moisturizing properties and a lot of surfactants. It really is a purifier, a detoxifier. It's supposed to really strip the hair of oil, debris, dirt, and all of that stuff that I mentioned. So it is not something that you want to use very often. Now, a lot of people ask me, but when, Gabby? How often should I use it? Once a week, twice a week, once a month, twice a month? There is no clear answer for this because like with so many things in hair, it's completely personal. The amount that you should use a clarifying shampoo will be different than the amount that I should use it, and the amount that my husband should use it, and the amount that your best friend should use it. And it depends on a lot of factors. You should use a clarifying shampoo when you feel like your hair is way down, when you feel like your hair is not styling, when you feel like your hair has buildup, period. If that's once a week, that's once a week. If that's once a month, that's once a month. If you have dense hair, if you have a lot of hair, if you have an oily scalp, you're going to want to use it a lot more than me, who has fine hair, curly hair, and quite dry hair. So for me, I really only need to use it maybe once a month, sometimes not even that. My husband really needs to use it once a week because he uses a lot of wax product that builds up on the hair. So follow your own lead, look at your hair, see the problems that you have, and then you'll be able to gauge if it's time to do a clarifying shampoo treatment or if you should just moisturize with a regular shampoo. There is a plane right on top of my head right now. Now, do you use clarifying shampoo in the same way that you use normal shampoo, or is it different? I made an entire video about the shampoo mistakes that you are making, and many people are making shampoo mistakes, and I also correct it. So I talk about the mistakes you're making and the ways that you should be shampooing your hair for the best results, for the nicest hair, for the longest wear hair, the hair that looks the best. Now, I'm going to leave a link to that video in the card so that you can check it out later. I'm also going to leave it in the comment section below. Clarifying shampoo is used in the exact same way as other shampoos if you're using the other shampoos in the right way, and many people are not. The next question that I want to answer is if clarifying shampoo strips your hair color, and the short answer is yes. And the reason for this is because hair color sits in the cortex of the hair. The cuticles protect the cortex. Now, because the pH level is lower on the clarifying shampoo, it's going to lift the cuticle up, and that has the opportunity to strip hair of color. It's also a very strong detergent, so it's also going to kind of peel those color layers away. Now, this can be a good thing if you have gone a little too dark and you don't love your hair. This has happened to me before. I went a little bit too dark, so I just used a clarifying shampoo 3, 4, 5 times, and it lifted it right up. But this can be a really bad thing if you love your hair color and you spend a lot of money on your hair color and you don't want to strip it. So all I can really tell you with that is to proceed with caution. Clarifying shampoo really does take away all of that oil, debris, buildup, everything, even the good stuff. So it's not something that you want to use for every wash at all. It really is something that you want to use if you feel like you need to. If you're a swimmer and you're seeing that your hair is starting to go a little bit greeny, you want to use it. If you have hard water and you can feel that mineral buildup, you want to use it. If your hair is no longer holding a curl, or if it feels waxy to the touch, or if it's way down, you want to use it. But it is not a daily use shampoo. I cannot stress this enough, because if you use it on a daily basis, you're going to really ruin your hair. Thank you to my subscriber Cheryl for leaving this comment in the comment section, for asking all about clarifying shampoos. It really inspired me to make this video. I take the time to read every single comment. So if you guys have any comments, please leave them down in the comment section. If you have video requests, leave them there, because I always read it, and it really allows me to grow my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week.